guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade zero waste peanut butter. Now if you like this video and you're going to give it a try, please give this video a thumbs up and comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, if you've ever made it before or if you're willing to try this one. So first of all, buying the peanuts. I have a Whole Foods in London, so I went up there last week and I went to buy bulk peanuts. I just took one of my lace bags that I bought from Bag Me Frankfurt and I just filled it up for as much as I wanted and then weighed it to make sure I knew exactly how much I was getting and how much I was going to pay for it. Now, once you have your peanuts at home, the first thing you're going to want to do is roast them. You don't have to roast them, but last week I tried making some homemade peanut butter and it was really nice, but I just think roasting them adds a lot more flavour to it, definitely. You're going to need a roasting tray. I'm just using this glass dish. You're going to need a jar to put your peanuts in once it's made into peanut butter. Then you're going to need 3 cups of peanuts, and then you're going to need some salt. However much salt is up to you, but for 3 cups I think I'm only going to use 1 teaspoon of salt. But of course you can try it and see if you like it that much. If you want less, it's completely up to you. So as you can see here, I'm just putting my peanuts on the roasting tray or glass dish as I'm using, and then I'm just going to put it in the oven and I'm going to roast it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Once it's been in for about 5 to 7 minutes, I'm just going to take it out, give it a mix around, because obviously I've got a bit more than 1 layer here, so you've got to mix around to make sure they all cook nice and evenly. And then just put it back in the oven for another 5 to 7 minutes. Depending on how hot your oven is, you might want to check on it to make sure they're not burning. And once they kind of look nice and brown, or some of them are brown, some of them not so brown, but they're really fragrant, then take them out and leave them on the side. Now I'm super impatient, so I'm going to let them cool down for maybe 10 minutes, but then I'm just going to throw them straight into my blender. Now you do not need a huge fancy blender or a really high-speed one. I've got a pretty crappy one here, but it does the job really well. So once you put them in, just start blending. Now it takes a bit of time, so it's going to start looking like this. It's going to be looking like a meal, and this is great. This is the first stage of breaking it down. Then after you keep blending it for a while, you're going to see these thick chunks that are going to be starting appearing, and that's when you know the oil is just starting to release. The further you go, the further you see that it's going to start bulking together, it's going to start looking like it's a dough, and that's perfect. That's exactly what you want to happen. If you're worried it's not going your way, you just need to be patient and you just need to keep going and let it do its thing. It's going to go through lots of different stages. As you can see here, it looks like the oil is coming out even more and it's blending together nicely. You just keep going and keep blending. Now you can see here it's all formed into one side, and a lot of it looks like it is really oily and delicious, and the other half still looks like it needs a bit more work. So just keep blending and keep going. Now I've got to the consistency that I really like. It looks nice and soft and smooth, and it looks like the oils have really come out and really started to blend in and make my peanut butter delicious. This is the stage at which you put in your salt. So I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of salt, and for me that's definitely enough. I do not need any more because they're so fragrant after being roasted, and I only want to add in a little bit of salt. So you just throw that in and blend it, and then you're pretty much done. All you need to do now is you need to put it into your mason jar. This can be a bit tricky and this can be a bit messy, so just be careful. Now that I put it in my mason jar, it's all done, and you might as well try your product. If you haven't tried it earlier, just once you put the salt in, then try it now. But obviously it's always a good idea to try it just after or just before you put the salt in, so you can tell how much you actually want and if you need it at all. I don't think it really needed the salt, but I'm a bit of a salt fiend, so I really wanted to add some. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's so easy to do and it tastes so much better when you make it yourself, so I really implore you guys to give it a try. This is something that I eat every day that I've learned on my zero waste challenge, so this is something that I wanted to learn how to make myself, and now I can make it completely zero waste. I don't have to reduce, I don't have to reuse, and I don't have to recycle because I've managed to get them bulk and I can manage to make it myself. If you like this video guys, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you're going to make it yourself, and let me know if you are on the zero waste challenge how you're doing. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time. See ya!